Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for the next episode in our little Ostriv adventure with this nice looking town. We can see the people here trying to finish this house. I always love it when they finish a house. That means extra people can come in, although sometimes people just get married and we don't get those extra people in, but that's okay. And here they are really trying to finish this house. There's plenty of men out there working, so that's interesting. And there they come up with the roof beams, and then all they have to do soon is put up the thatched roof and we have another house, and they will move forward to the next row house. I like it. All right, there we are. Nobody's moving in straight, so nobody's getting married then, at least usually. Ooh, we have a family in dire need of money. How is that happening? Ah, this is one lady providing. We'll just give her some money for 3 kids. Yeah, that's harsh. And then, of course, I am totally willing to give some financial aid. Well, our town is doing okay. We have 363 people. We have only a few job openings, which is good. Things are looking nicely. Let's take a little look at the food that's already perished in August. Well, only 61 potatoes, so that went quite well. Now we have to start thinking about what's next. And one of the things that's next is this row house. I think we should just try to actually finish this whole construction. So let's go to it. Let's get this one. Let's put it as close as possible to where we want it to be. Hit the F1 button so we can actually connect it. I think we should move this one out just like that so it fits. Oh, we're okay. So we really made a little... Yeah, this is good. Okay, there we are. That's another row house. There comes the line works. That's nice too. Messenger from Derkachi. Let's sell some charcoal. That's our little money-making machine. Let's use that to also buy some iron then. Always need iron. Do we have enough lime? No. So let's buy 1500 lime too. It's gonna cost us some money, but that's okay. We have the money. And that will ensure that we can build those row houses for now. I mean, we're gonna get the line works, but it will take quite some time for the line works to actually start doing us any good. So that's why we do it like this. And this also gives us time to build yet another row house. All right, we have to rotate it a bit just to make it fit in nicely. Oh, I think here should do. Yeah, it just needs to be moved slightly forward. That's it. And now the big question, can we fit another row house in there? This is going to be one with the opening. Here we have all closed ones. So I think there should be another opening in the little row house. So we'll do another one with the arch. And now the question is, will it fit? Well, it should fit, apparently. But we should rotate it, I think. Yeah, like this. Then we hit the F1 button. We'll just attach it to all the sides. And there's our first block once it's done. Ooh, I like it. I think this is very cool. We could put some trees and things in there. That should be fun. Now, we're not near getting the bricks for it, so... we need to put some other things that we're going to build in first, but this is a nice start. This is a nice start. Now we're going to build the limeworks there with the warehouse that we can put all the limework stuff in, so that's great. Maybe we should do it this way first, so we can start to fill up the warehouse before we even get to the limeworks. There's our glass works, producing good amounts of glass. I like that. And I think we should put some glass in here. So let's put glassware in here and window glass. We'll set them both to like 500. There's plenty more that we can get, but for now that's fine. And since this needs charcoal, and the charcoal pit is not that close, it's over here, we could probably just fill this one up with a bit of charcoal. so that we don't have to go, these people don't have to go all that way all the time. And that should be it. Nice. Let's see how well they'll do. Next up on the list, always more housing, of course. Let's see these chicken coos. 17 livestock, 12 hatchlings, 21 hatchling, 31 livestock. Okay, well that's good. We'll get more and more out of that. I also feel like we should probably get working on another farm again. I know we already have quite a few farms, but I think we should do that. I'm gonna go with a new type of farm again. I already did this one on stream, but I just love it a lot, so I'm going to build it again. Let's see, where's the farm? Here's the farmhouse. I think we should build it a little bit like right here or something. Let's turn it around so they'll come in from the other side. This is also a farm for the aesthetics of it. All right. There we go, let's place it and let's start putting a few fields around it. Now here we see the little flags, or we don't really see them, now we do, but if we hold it like this, the flags are hard to see, and if we hold it like this, they're pretty easy to see. That's interesting. I just want to see the flags, actually. Well, if we do it like this, we can actually see it, so that's okay. We have to leave some space around it, of course. Alright, let's make it slightly bigger. So we start off with 20 width. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make it somewhat like this. Let's get the maximum length and let's do... Oh, it's too long already. Is it now? It's getting too wide. Oh, that's tough. Oh, well, then we'll have to do it maybe less wide and less long. I don't know. Let's get up to 35. Is that a good number? I think so. Yeah, this might do the trick. It's going to be trial and error, so we're just going to try it out and find out if it works. No, I want a bigger field. Because these are too small, then we won't get enough yield out of it. Where's the flags? Right here. Okay. We have to leave some space, of course. We'll do a 20 again. But now we're going to make them 45 long. And just not go as wide as we did on the other one. And as I said, it's going to be a bit trial and error, but we're going to try it out anyway. Yeah, this is it. 20, 45, 20, 45. This looks like a nice field. That's one. Yeah, I think this is okay. This is okay. Let's add another one to it. Then we're just going to go this way. Like this. Now we have to rotate it a bit, I guess. And then we still have to try for another one 45 wide. But we have to see how... Yeah, we can make it bigger. So we can go more like this, I guess. How long was it now? 47, so we can still make it slightly bigger. Alright. 48. Alright, this is good. 1, 2. I know this is a bit of work, but in the end it's fun. So let's do this. Let's go do one this way then. Also 20 units. I have no clue how long. Oh yeah, this is too long. I have to find a benchmark first. This is 47, so we can make it slightly longer, but not too much. Also 49, alright. So this way we get something like a cartwheel shape. Let's see if we can actually get up to 8 fields. Maybe this one should just go like this, but I think we can't go that wide then, because otherwise, yeah, this is already too long. So we'll have to be... Maybe I'll just have to do it like this then, but this is already too long. I think we have to put it a little bit more like this. That's probably better. This is going to be a very long field. It's very hard making these shapes in this game actually, so don't blame me for that. It's taking a bit longer. I'm doing my best. Alright, maybe we should go this way now then. Like that, and then somewhat like this. It can be slightly bigger. 45, okay. Well, this seems good. 49, yeah, that's another one. Alright, farm's still in the middle. I think we should tear down the farm, actually. I'm gonna leave it for now, but we're gonna tear it down soon, and I'm gonna put it a little bit more in one of the corners, so we can add a pasture for something, or a cow shed or something like it. I think that'll be nice too. Alright, let's go see how well we do. 42, so this one can be quite a bit bigger. 47. Now it's too long, okay. Yeah, 49. Ah, this is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 more fields we need. Might need to chop a few trees, but I don't think so. Perfect, 1 more to go. I like this. Although it now really shows that we did not put the farm quite in the middle, but alright, this is good. I think we need to redo this field a little bit. And get rid of the farm. We'll build the farm soon enough. I think this one has to go a little bit more like this. Then it will fit in even better, I think. Is this good? No, it can be much longer now. It has to go slightly more up then. Yeah, I think like this. It's a bit trial and error, of course, but that's what you want if you want to have a nice looking town. Trial and error, just keep going and find the right way. See, now we have the opening here. I think we can even do 2 smaller fields here just for the fun of it, and then they can just walk in here. Let's place the farm in here. And then also start working on the cow sheds. Question, of course, is where to place the farm. I think we should place the farm somewhere right here. And then we can build a cow shed right here. We can build a cow shed right here. So we get something of a little square in the middle where there should be a well, of course. Right here on the front end of the farm. We also need a big hay barracks, or maybe even 2. One next to the farm. Maybe one here. Oh well, this is like a real farming area. Let's move this up, because I want the farm done for the next year, so that we can actually start to work on it. Alright, we're going to add a new field. Too short. It has to be minimal size 15. So I think we'll have to do it a bit like upwards, otherwise it won't work with the to function as an entrance to this farm. But this is just some sort of a bonus field, so it should be something like this, I guess. And then we try one on this side too, so we really create an entrance to this farm. Might not be the most efficient thing to do, by the way, but this is for fun, not for most efficient. Oh, look at this. I think this is gonna be cool. We're going to build it now, actually. Then they can finish the row house. Does it have all the resources in it? Mostly. That's good. I don't think we have all the... oh yeah, we do have all the workers now. So let's just finish this so we can start setting up the farm. Now, the problem is that it's really hard to make this like a perfect... I don't know what you call it. When we had 8 fields, it was a hexagon, but it's really hard. So please don't butcher me for making this not entirely perfect. But I like the whole fact that you have to go in like this, and then there's a lot of farming stuff in here. We can build houses around it, which should be very nice. And I think it will be very nice looking if we build houses around it and we have the farm in the middle. Although maybe if we actually build houses around it, we should delete these fields and create another opening here. But in the end, that's also not what I want, because I like to have the one entrance here. Alright, we'll see. There they're gonna come with the first resources, and the more come in with the resources, the more this path will be formed. So that's nice. And, oh well, we had the harvest, that's good. I don't see any other families with money problems, so that's good too. Do we have a few animals to slaughter? Not really. So that went well. Ah, here we have a few. I'm going to take the trick. Somebody told me to actually pause the game, because if I don't, we need to keep this one, by the way. I usually slaughter the wrong animals, because this will go up and down every now and then. And by pausing the game, that will not happen. So I'm totally copying that trick. I know it's not nice that the game is now paused, but it's a way to prevent me from butchering the wrong sheep. And that's a good thing, I guess. Ooh, we only have a 4-month-old ram, so this one should not be slaughtered. There we go. Messenger from Balakilia. Alright. Iron, we have plenty because we bought a lot. We still have lime, although not too much, but we still have some. We need stone, so let's get stones. I'm going to sell this batch of potatoes, but this is going to be the last one I'm selling. And that's pretty easily done. You just go to your trade post, you tell it that this is a one-time deal, so this is a temporary stock. As soon as this is out, it will be cleared out completely, which is great. That way we can now make sure that we're not going to sell any more potatoes anymore. And they won't be stashed in here and just perish. So that's also a good thing. Now they won't go to waste. Alright, they're actually building the farm. Great, they just need some thatch in there. That should be coming in soon enough. Oh, this is actually good. Now let's speed up a little bit. Then we can start setting up this farm. I have a little idea. Let's get back to this one. Oh, they already slaughtered all the animals. Okay. Or were they all in here? No. Well, they were very busy. They already slaughtered all the cows that I told them to. I thought maybe we should get a few oxen and get some plows going, but we can do that later on. For now, it's fine like this. And once they finish this, I am going to be so happy. So that should be good enough for now. Yeah, there are the next resources come in. Just a little bit of thatch left. Oh, they already need the thatch, apparently. Oh, we don't have enough. Do I have enough thatch workers, or do I just need more? Oh, no, they have all the reeds. It just needs to dry a bit. I guess they're just using so much for this one farm. Let's see. 3,100. Yeah, that's a lot. They don't have that at one go, so... Although, now that I think of it, we have plenty of space in here to store some thatch. So that we will also have a stockpile for forever. I think that might be good. So then we will never run out of it anymore. And we have the storage space anyway, so I don't mind. Once all the buildings are in here, by the way, I'm going to decorate this part, of course. But right now, that's not the smartest thing to do, because we first need to build housing and some other stuff. But we are definitely going to decorate it. And I think we should get a few hay dryers in this area. Now one, it will just look nice in there, so we'll build one in here. But let's just place a few here. So that should be plenty. Farm complete. Great. Let's start adding the fields. I'm going to add the fields this order, and then at last we do those two. Those will be the optional fields. And we really need to start thinking about what we're going to grow here. Food, of course. Question is, what food? We'll do this one here and then this one. All right, now they're all in. That's good. We have a messenger from Merefa. Do we need anything? I'd like to buy the weed. I think one of the things we really need is weed, so we're going to go for that. Oh, I think we can sell some salt here. Yeah, let's make some money that way. That's very good. Let's try and get a manager and things like that. So let's do apply to all and apply to all. So now everything is set to all. Let's get a manager. Did we get one? Yeah, very good. All right, let's start setting up these fields. Quite an important task. Of course, time is running, so might need to pause at some point if it goes too fast. Okay, well, one of the things we need is potatoes, and another thing what we need is actual wheat. Wheat and potatoes can go together, 50-60 and 50-30. So they can actually go together. We'll just do one, then the other, and then have a fallow field. We'll do the same here. Potatoes, and then make this a fallow field. And here we do potatoes and wheat. That's nice. That's a good amount. Now, what else do we need? I think we just need to go for this. Because the wheat is also eaten by the animals that we have. So we are really going to need a lot of wheat and a lot of potatoes in the future. Especially the wheat, of course, because our windmills are using it, the chickens are eating it, and things like that. So we really need a lot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. 7 and 8 are two bigger fields, and 9 and 10 are a bit smaller. 7 and 8, what should we put on them? I think we could use, we have no hemp left, and we have only a tiny bit of flax left. So we might go for that. But they can't go together, so we need to join them in with something else. Now, if we want to get beer and things like that, we need some barley. So what we could do is we could do barley and then flax or hemp. Doesn't really matter which one. We'll do flax. Then here we do barley and flax and a fallow field. And maybe on these ones we can do the hemp then. We do hemp. Question is what to go along with that. Could do some extra buckwheat. No, we can't because they use that. That's too much. We could get some extra potatoes if we want to. Well, we'll just do wheat, and on the other one we'll do some potatoes. That's fine. All right, let's activate all the fields now so that they can all be soon. Sorry, a little cough there. They can all be soon put to work. This should add quite a bit to the food production, which is nice. I like that. Here we have the warehouse that we were going to start filling up for the lime works, but we forgot that, so that's okay. After firing the lime kiln is finished, you get a batch of quicklime. In order to further use it, it needs to be slaked in water to produce lime. So all we need is water and the quicklime in here. Let's put workers in there. That's always good. And then in here, we need to put the quicklime, of course. 5,000. And we need a place to store the lime. Now we don't have that yet. But let's start storing 5,000 lime in here too. We will put in... let's go to one of the other ones that we have. And see how it is set up. 1, 1. And yeah, okay. I'm not going to do this to all, of course, because we still have places where... Oh, we'll just do 1, 1. Or 2, 1, I guess. Yes. And they can also be supplied by laborers by cart. Okay. Well, there we go. They're going to get the first quicklime in. These are also going to get stuff, but that's fine. And the lime is produced. So now we're producing our own lime. We don't need to get that from the trader anymore. I don't think we have enough bricks yet. So these two will have to be moved over. But the next piece is being built. 6,800 bricks. We have 4,800 in store. So I don't think we have enough, but we'll see. I really can't wait till this farm starts functioning. So let's speed up a little bit. So I want to see this actually working. That would be so cool. Alright, this one is still completely empty. Let's put a few workers in here so they can start to chop some trees. We now do have a few more job openings. I guess, yeah, this one is completely filled up. This one is filled up. Did we set up the store? Yes. Okay. So once this one is done, we get a few new families in. We need a lot more families. Valaklia. Do we need the stone? No, we have plenty of stone now. We still have good amounts of iron. I'll buy 250. Deal. Anything to sell to them? Not really. Maybe some honey. Yeah, we have 849. Let's just sell that. Deal. Alright. Another thing that we could do is try to get a trade route via water, so we have more trade options. It's not that hard, just build the trading dock and we can do that. Maybe we should just build it right here. Could be interesting. Here's all the industry, of course, so we need to keep it away from the industry, so we'll build it right here. Now this is quite the important building, so I want to give it a fence. Have to be as close to the water as possible, I think, so we'll just do it like this. I also want to give it carts, so let's build a cart parking near here. Put it in a way that we can actually build it, so there's uneven terrain here. That's always interfering with my plans. See? Can I build it like this? No. Right here, the uneven terrain is gone, but here's only... Oh, here it is gone. Can we place it somewhere on this side then, or like this? Sometimes if you rotate it, it might help. And sometimes it doesn't, like right now. So we really need to place it somewhere up here in order to get it working. I don't think I like that. Can we build it somewhere here? No. We can just build it like this. Okay. Then I still get my carts close to it. So that works. And then we can just fence this off like this. Oh, I have an idea. Let's do it like this. So now the entrance will be here towards the trading post. Alright, interesting. Let's put these in between the row houses. So they have some time to build the bricks. We can see that we still need bricks anyway. Let's get this all out. And now we can see if the farm will start to work. Well, it will work, of course. Hopefully they can hire a few people later on. But now they are starting to sow in. I like it. I think it will look very nice if you see these different fields sown in. Others still fallow. That should be very nice. And the extra cows will come in handy for the milk that we can turn into cheese. And of course for the extra meat and hides that we get from them. So that should be nice. They can even hire somebody. That's great. That should help speed up the sowing. Cool. Let's keep them going. We'll look at it later. We need 950 bricks. We have 1,000 now, so they can actually finish the brick house now. Let's do that, because that means extra people. I mean, it's very nice that they're going to build this hay barracks. That's great. Which is a good building to build while they only have 4 builders at this point. But, oh, this one is ready too. Alright, let's do both of them. Maybe they can just walk there then. See, now they just walk towards this one and start building this too. That's sufficient. Let's see. First field sown in. Already busy with the second. They're not really able to hire a lot of people, but that might get better once this one is completely... Yeah, this one is fully hired and is sowing in a lot of things. That's helpful. Because that might mean that, yeah, see, now these can already start to hire more people. And once this one is completely done, these can hire more people. There we go. Message from Merefa. Let's buy a bit of wheat. Oh, we should be getting a lot more now that we grow this farm soon. Oh yeah, we really see the amount of people that can be hired growing. But of course there's a lot more walking distance here. It's not that efficient actually, but it's fine. It looks cool. But that's why this farm will not produce as much as the others because of the walking distance. The fields will start growing a bit later. And that makes that in the end you get a slightly smaller yield from the fields. It's okay though, I mean we don't mind, and they can hire still a lot of people, so that's great. We have 2 of these big hay barracks done now. The row house is getting built. Actually able to hire more of these workers already. Bringing in the last bricks that we need. That means, I believe, 3 extra families for the corner house, yes. And 4 with one of these houses. So I'm going to switch these around because there will be more people with this house than with this house. Also requires more bricks though, but that's okay for now. We already have another 2,000 bricks in store. That's great. We can actually see the first field growing already. See all the different crops while all the fields are done now. Yes, alright. Total area 13,380 units. That's not the amount of food you can get of a field. You can get more of a field. So for instance, if we take this field, the number of units it contains is 1,430, but we can get more harvest out of this. But if you compare it to this farm, we can see that this farm only has 8,000 in units, 8,600. So these are pretty big fields, meaning that we have more than half more of this is nearly doubled actually. No, we need to get up to 1,600 to double it. But it's an increase of like 50%. So that's great. We should be getting good amounts of food out of this. This is a fallow. This is potatoes. Here we have another wheat field. There's also wheat. We can really start to show it a little bit now that there's wheat on there. If I move the camera like this, you can now see it. Here's another fallow one. Potatoes, yeah. Alright, we have quite a few fallow fields at this point. 1, 2, 3 in the beginning. 4 actually. Oh well, it's fine. Alright, they're going to build a cow shed. Then we can move a few cows and a bull. And that should be all that we need to do to get more. Alright, we still have plenty of fallow fields to house all of our animals. So that's good, but we're going to get more, of course, now that we have 2 extra cow sheds soon. So we have to take that into account. But thinking about that will be for next episode, because right now this one is over. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I will respond to them. And then, of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.